Luton 3, Arsenal 4. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the view. What did we just witness? Declan Rice. What else can I say about this brother here? My brother, what? That header came from the heavens. And it's Rice. Every time he scores, it's dramatic. Like it's nuts. Huh? In the last second of the dying seconds of yo, what a game we just witnessed. Listen, let me tell you something. Hats off to Luton because they made it way, way, way harder than I actually thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. I thought once we settled into the game early in the first half, we were just going to, find the lines, go through the lines. Gabriel Jesus looked like he was on fire, which he was. Goals and assists and all of these things and such things. But yeah, man, I think raw, like, them man there in terms of like Luton's back four, back five, wherever it was, them man are strong, them man are tough, and they're good at set pieces. What happened to us today at set pieces? It's crazy. We couldn't keep a corner out. Like we could not keep a corner out. A man's got Gabriel, man's got Saliba, man's got all the G's them, but we could not do it. Man conceded 3 goals against Luton. They can't tell you're gonna have to look at that, but forget about that because at the end of the day, it's all about the end result. Mentality monsters. Here we go. 36 on the board, on the table, whatever you want to call it. I think we're 5 points clear. Indeed, we are. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And this is what I'm talking about, bro. Don't give up to the last minute, to the last second, until the referee blows the whistle. And let me tell you, that referee was Joffy. That referee was moving nuts, bro. I don't even know if I can't remember. I don't remember seeing his face in any other game. Who was this referee? Where did he come from? Anyways, forget all of that, man. Bro, Martin Odegaard, the captain. You don't know what you're going to get with Martin Odegaard in the way performances. The guy huffing and puffing, dealt with that midfield was also strong. Their back four was strong, defense strong, attack strong. And yeah, it was always going to be one of them things where, it's going to be hard for him because he likes to play on a half turn and kind of get some moments he did. And of course, especially in that last moment when that beautiful whizzed cross for none other than your boy Declan Rice, number 41. This guy's already a legend. I swear he's already a legend. He's got 2 winning goals for us and he's just literally ensuring that we don't lose. It's Declan Rice ensuring that we don't lose. The team, the rest of the players, they see the way how he plays and the effort he puts in, and they say, you know what, man's gonna have to do the same. I think there's maybe 2 or 3 more other players that you can kind of put into that kind of pot, which is Saliba, Gabriel, and let me see, maybe Gabriel Jesus, like because he hates losing, he doesn't like it and whatnot. And I'm so thankful and I'm so happy that to Mikel Arteta. I'm so happy that he kept Gabriel Jesus because look at what he does, bro. Right to the end, and he was pivotal, critical to everything that we tried to do in terms of breaking Luton down and going for these goals and going for the winner. And I'm just so happy, so proud of the team because it's not easy. Liverpool couldn't do it. I think Tottenham, they just about done it. Like it's not easy going away to these teams, bro. Like it's mad how the Premier League works, but it's a real life situation. And for us to be able to go there and come out with a result, mind you, we hadn't won there in ages. I'm talking decades. Like, yeah, this is what it means, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is what it means. Clean green machine. This is what we're on. 36, only losing one. I thought it was going to be another, like, just rough draw, but nah, man. Declan Rice comes up trumps, bro, and it is beautiful scenes of glorious emotion, like my guy Wiz would say. And I tell you what, I say that to say this, people, bring it on, man, bring it on, because obviously we're gonna go into again tough fixtures, but I think with this mentality, never giving up, with this attitude, with this approach to every single game, at times the camera was panning towards Mikel Arteta, and he kind of looked like he was kind of conceding, like, "Right, man's gonna have to take a draw from this one." Because to be honest with you, I did the same. Got to a point where I was like, you know what, fam? Luton did their thing, together with their crowd. Their crowd was getting at the players, getting at Gabriel Martinelli, getting at Trossard, getting at everyone. And it was tough. Obviously, Martinelli coming off, Yakud Kuvio, Kivior. I can't still pronounce his name. He did all right, but I think for me, he was the weak link. And I think for me, he was not. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, man's so used to seeing Zinchenko just being in that position and then finding his way into midfield. Kivior, it wasn't really working for him. Like, it just wasn't working for him. I don't know what to say. He wasn't grasping the opportunity like how it needed to be grasped. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we got to talk about the keeper, fam. I don't know, but David Raya, he did not cover himself in glory in all the goals, bro. Like, it's that real, it's that serious. Like, I'm looking at some of the goals. He didn't cover himself in glory. I think the second goal he should have done much, much more. The third goal, letting it through, he's like, bro, what's going on with David Raya? Like, what? And the mad thing about it, like the crazy thing about it is that he's much better than this. So whatever situation, conversation, things he's reading, social media, whatever about Ramsdale and the whole dilemma and the whole, like, you just need to block all of that, drop all of that, and bring your A game and bring that confidence back that you have. Do you get where I'm coming from? Because at the end of the day, you're playing for the Arsenal right now. Yeah. And man can't be having this jiff jaffiness if you're gonna be, you know, in those categories of the layman's and the seamen's, people that have won things with Arsenal. And yeah, man, look, we you can say we had a bit of luck here and there. Kai Havertz again scoring again. 60 mil down the drain again. How many goals has he got now? Like, he's starting to really go up in that tally where he probably got more goals than certain other men that's supposed to be having more goals. Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, this is what man needs to start realizing. Like, he is really getting into them positions where it's looking interesting, Car. Things are starting to happen for Kai Havertz. Yeah, man has to be real and man has to be honest. Yeah, and he's doing it with vigor and he's doing it with that extra urgency that we all wanted to see. Talking about urgency, I felt as though many moments in the second half and even in the first half, we should have had more urgency. We were playing the passes a bit too slow, and I felt as though that's why we kind of found ourselves in this kind of rugged game and this playing towards Luton's kind of hand kind of type of game. I felt as though sometimes you need that quick bam bam one touch vertical, and this is the thing. This is the key thing that you clearly see that we miss from a Thomas Partey. If Thomas Partey, for example, was in this game, he will just concentrate a little bit more in the vertical pass. Do you get where I'm coming from? And you got brilliant players that can work with that. People like Odegaard, people like Gabriel Jesus, they know how to quickly make the 1-2. It looks like Havertz is starting to integrate a little bit more in regards to that intricacy that Arsenal sometimes plays with. And look, man, I say all of that to say this. We're good, man. We're good. We are absolutely solid. 5 points clear. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot in terms of obviously like a mental thing. To other teams, it's like, raw. We got to rise up and we got to do what we need to do to be able to keep up with Arsenal. And we're what, 15 games. 15 games played, and it's like, raw. These men are starting to put up a little run where they can actually get away with it. I'm not gonna lie. One more win and this is the one. This is the one that's gonna truly tell me if a man's really with it. Like, don't get me wrong, you lot. I know we're with it. I really do. But you see, if we go away to Aston Villa, yeah, on the 9th, yeah, and we get a result, yeah. Obviously, a draw is a draw, and it is what it is. But if we go away to Aston Villa, bro, and we win that game in the Premier League, 5:30 kickoff. That's a nice little time for Arsenal. We like that time. We don't mind that. That's a reasonable. You get me? The boys would have had the day to just get into their mode, get into their selves, and calm down and process everything they need to process. And they know, raw, it's Villa in it. It's Unai Emery. You got certain men that are super, super, super on fire right now for them, like their striker and whatnot. Like, it's a W. And then from there, boom, we can kind of say to ourselves, raw, Premier League wise, yeah, we're good over here. No critical injuries up to this point. Boom, back to the Champions League. As you can see, PSV Eindhoven again, another tricky game. It's gonna take a lot. It is gonna take a lot two away performances, and then we're back home against Brighton, and then away against Liverpool. So, and this is all before Christmas, fam. Like these are gonna be congested. We're gonna have to use the entire squad, and I think this is why you saw the likes of Kivior, being given a starting berth. He's gonna have to make a few tweaks here and there, but I say all of that to say this, people. If we can get a win against Aston Villa, the job's done. We were supposed to get a win against Luton. They made it super tough. Congrats to them. It is where it is. Declan Rice, my brother, it's just match winners in this squad. This is what I love about this team, bro. As much as sometimes this will frustrate me with one or two things and decisions and non-decisions, the team in itself, the players in itself, like match winners, character, courage, professionalism. I'm so happy in terms of this core of this team in the likes of Gabriel, Saliba, Rice, and Jesus. That's a core that is gonna take us far. Mark my words. Drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is my match reaction. I am so happy. What a beautiful Tuesday evening. Oh, what a game. Listen, people, I'll see you in the next one, man. I'm out of it. Peace.